Welcome back to another video and another weighing update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. I've decided this week I'm just going to jump right in there because I've got a lot of explaining to do. Not explaining in a bad, that sounded so bad. Okay, so this week I weighed in. I'm going to get my book and show you straight away. I weighed in at 16 stone and 8 pounds, which means I gained a pound. There you go. So that means I've put a pound on. I can't remember if I've already said that or not. So I've gained a pound, and if you'd been in my house yesterday morning, I was devastated. I didn't cry devastated. That came later in work because I am an emotional wreck at the moment, but nothing to do with me gaining weight, I swear. So a pound on, and you'll have seen my videos this week. There was a day, which was my weigh day last week, Mum's birthday. I had a slice of cake and real gravy. That's the only day that I've gone over my sins this week. And as I said in that video, because I have gone back and checked every single video to see how many sins I ended on every day, just because I was trying to look for something and I thought, oh, maybe it wasn't just that one day. Maybe there were other days that I went over and I can't remember. So I went back and I checked everything. Obviously, if I wrote them down in my book, I wouldn't have had to do that, but I don't. So I had to check my videos. But it was that one day. It was last Friday, the day that I weighed. That is the only day I went over. And I really honestly thought that with me doing this exercise and sticking to plan, obviously not 100% because I was that one day off, 90 odd percent, almost 100%, because even though, and I said it last week, I did try and justify it, I'm going to do it again. Even though I ended on unknown sins, it was literally just the gravy and the slice of cake. It wasn't a massive slice of cake. I didn't have two like some of my family members did because there was two different cakes there. I just had one, not a massive one. I've already said that. This is how passionate I am about putting this pound on this week. I've ranted to whoever will listen because I really feel or felt hard done by. And yesterday, honestly, I was just cursing all day. But I soon forgot about it. I didn't forget about it. I just put it behind me and I thought, do you know what? Move on. I can't remember if I said in yesterday's video that I forgot to take my dinner to work with me. So when it was lunchtime, then I really wanted a meal deal, talked myself out of it, did the right thing, got some chicken slices to go with my quinoa, did buy some Whispers, but I shared them out with everybody because I did think that if I kept 4 of them in my office, I might eat them all. So I gave 3 of them away and kept 1 for myself. I didn't eat it in work. I brought it home and then I had it with my coffee in the evening. So I felt really, it was that was a proud moment for me. I really felt like it was a pat on the back kind of moment, because little things like that, when you do really want to veer off plan, and that was the only thing I could think about. And then I managed to talk myself down and think, no, do you know what? Don't do it because you're going to regret it. And I would have regretted it, because as soon as something goes in my mouth that I didn't, well, I don't obviously want to eat it because it's going in my mouth, that I shouldn't be having, or that is really high in sins, that I know I'll regret later, then as soon as it's gone in, I do regret it. But anyway, so that was yesterday. This morning I had my Zoom meeting with my consultant, and there were 4 of us today, so 1 extra person, which was I was glad to see. I was glad to see. And it was lovely. We were talking about things, Chinese New Year's coming up, and obviously Pancake Day in a couple of weeks. So we talked about things like that, but we also obviously focused on each of us for our image therapy. So we did that, and somebody mentioned measurements, and I'd forgotten that when I started my 100 days of exercise with the other ladies, I did my measurements, and that was exactly 2 weeks ago today, I think, the 25th. Is that 2 weeks ago? I think it is. 25th, 31st. Anyway, it's almost 2 weeks, isn't it? What day was the 25th? I'll tell you now because I write down my weigh dates. So on the 25th, which I think was a Monday, I did my measurements. And then after my Zoom meeting this morning, I decided to try my measurements because I didn't want to do it. I was going to do it on a monthly basis, but I was so down about putting that pound on, and it never normally gets to me. I think because I'm doing this exercise and I'm feeling motivated about it, I was motivated and I stayed on plan. I really expected, I probably shouldn't expect it, and that's what this has taught me. Just don't expect just don't expect things, maybe. So I did my measurements. Now, I've lost 1 inch off my chest, 2 inches off my waist, 3 inches off my hips, nothing off the tops of my legs, 1/2 inch off my calves. In total, I've lost 6.5 inches since the 25th of January. So I'm feeling like that was a massive non-scale victory for me. And I was really pleased that I've got something to show for it, because when you see the scales, and I can remember this happening when I was in group last year, I started in the January. It was just before lockdown, one of the ladies had started the gym, and 3 weeks consecutively she had gains. And she was really upset. It really did upset her, to the point where she actually was crying in class, because but because she hadn't taken measurements, she couldn't obviously compare it with anything, so couldn't see if there was a difference. But I'm really glad that I did take these measurements. And I said to my auntie on the phone earlier, I was talking to her, I said that I've seen people where they've stuck to plan 100%, they've been exercising and they've had a gain, and I've kind of thought they probably haven't stuck to plan 100%. And that's what I genuinely have thought, if I've seen that sometimes. Not with everybody that has said that, if you have. But I actually, honestly, not 100%, because I had that cake in the thing. So maybe that's where the gain came from. I don't know. But I genuinely didn't feel that £1 was justified. If I'd had to maintain, that would be fine. But I don't feel like, with everything, all the effort that's gone into this week, not just plan-wise, exercise-wise as well, I didn't deserve a gain. But there we are. Like I said, it's behind me. I've measured and I've got, for me, that is fantastic results. I really feel like that hasn't even been 2 full weeks. So I was only going to do it, did I say this already? I was only going to do it monthly, but decided to do it because I really I really felt like I needed a pick-me-up, because even though yesterday was gone, I had a really good meeting with my consultant. I really felt like I needed a little bit a little bit of motivation. And this is absolutely the motivation that I need to keep me on track, to keep me going. Not that I was ever considering stopping this exercising, because I'm absolutely loving it. And I will say, it really does give you the feel-good factor, not just in the way of getting up and exercising and being motivated and obviously getting amazing results already, but the group of ladies as a whole, they are fantastic. And if somebody's down, people are there picking you up, having a little chat. There's always somebody there to listen. And that I know you've got it with your friends, you've got it with your families. And sometimes when you've got people that have got similar interests to you, which all of these ladies have, it does make a massive difference. And they're just such an amazing bunch of people. So thank you, ladies, because you have kept me on track as well this week. And there we are. That's the end. I haven't got anything else further to say. I'm gonna try some different meals this week. I've been shopping today. I've got my burger in a bowl ingredients, and that's, I think, one of the things I'm most looking forward to this week is my burger in a bowl. So I will let you know how that goes. You will see anyway. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend, and thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Welcome back to another video. If it's your welcome back to another video and welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. If it's your first time here, my name is Beck. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's video, I'm just going to jump right in there. I'm just talking all over the place. Welcome back to another video and another weigh-in update. I can't talk. Okay, get the laughing out your system. So when I blew it then there's a big bit of fluff. Can you see that? Oh, it's gone up there now. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone, I can't catch it. I'm so sorry, I really do amuse myself sometimes when I'm recording. Not much else going on that we can amuse ourselves with. Okay, start again. Do I look a bit? There we are. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Each of us for our image therapy. I can't talk, I'm so sorry.